Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to Let's Build a House. Wait, what is this called? Let's Build a Modern Beach House or something like that? Anyway, welcome back to Awesome Derreal is what we've actually called it. The original place was called like Bath Derreal or something, so just called it Awesome. Oh, by the way, actually I uploaded this house as it currently is to the gallery, so if you want to check it out, it is on my gallery and you can run away with it, do what you want. If you go to my gallery, I thought I might as well just point this out now before I forget. And then on the sim supply, so that's my origin ID right there, the sim supply, one word in my catalog. It is right here. So you can download the latest version, which is obviously not finished, but there it is. So back to this. What I did today, I actually live streamed working on this. So there's been a few changes and I want to walk you guys through it before we continue on. Now, spoiler alert, if you, it's not really a spoiler, but if you want to see me do this and watch back the whole stream in its entirety, I'll link that down below. That is on my live stream playback channel on YouTube. I stream over on Twitch, but then I post them on a YouTube channel. So if you miss them, you can watch them there. Anyway, if you don't want to watch that, I'll just recap it here for you. So we didn't touch anything on the upper floor, but we did change some stuff down here, and we've obviously started planning stuff. This is not final, by the way, these colors. Although maybe you like the colors, I don't know. But we started planning out this area and sort of, well, obviously the kitchen is more complete than anything else, but we've sort of started working on stuff a little bit more so than what we had at the end of last part. I also made a few changes over this way. And we've obviously done some wallpaper. I changed the direction of the floorboards because that was pretty polarizing last time. You guys are like, what did you do? What did you do? So I changed it back the other way. Don't worry, they're back, they're back. So basically what we've got the kitchen, a living dining area in here. And I was trying to decide, and this is what we were just discussing at the end of the live stream, was if this is big enough, you know, for a living space and dining and all that. Because I definitely want a dining up here. And I think it's fine. It's obviously not massive like the living area here, but I think it's probably an okay size. I mean, we'll see how we go, but for now, that's what it is. So this was originally going to be a bathroom over here, but we decided to actually make it like a little sort of nectar cellar. It's also where the kitchen bin is. It's hidden in there. And we've got these like nectar racks over there because we thought that was kind of cool. Though having a look at this now, that door probably shouldn't have a black frame because it doesn't match anything. Maybe just white. Probably just because the kitchen better. Because I don't think it's either that or like silver, but I think the white is probably the best option. So then we've got the kitchen area. So this is, I guess, most complete out of all the stuff. Oh yeah, I put this thing in, the dessert display, because I thought it was kind of cool. It seemed over the, because this is a house for Max Power from my Super Sim Let's Play series. He is over the top, kind of like, I don't know, he loves showing off a bit. So anyway, we got that because I thought it was, I'm not saying that if you have this, you're showing off. I'm just saying it doesn't really make sense in this kitchen, but he has it because it is like, ooh, look at me, you know. Then we got the double stove here in the middle, nice big range hood over it. Obviously big windows looking out over Windenburg out that way. We had to have windows in here because it just looks so good. Oh god, these different colored chairs, ignore them. They kind of ruin it, but it does look really, really nice with all these windows. And we've got the dishwasher hidden under there, and then I put this thing on the wall. Oh, it is wheatgrass. You know, in the live stream, I'm like, oh, it looks like wheatgrass, and it is. Well, actually it says wheatless wheatgrass, but anyway. So yeah, that's that, kind of like something you cook with or whatever. Then we got the knife block, the fridge, etc., etc. We got a nice big island counter with the sink in the middle. I would love if they had stoves that didn't have this big back bit, because then you could just put them in the middle. Or if they had a separate hob that just places on top of a counter and then the oven bit is separate. But for some reason, no, all of these are the same item. I don't know why they love doing it like this. In most new kitchens, they would typically have a separate hob. They may be placed exactly like this, but typically the hob bit is on top of a counter and then the oven would be mounted in the counter rather than it just being one big piece. But, you know, who am I to judge? Anyway, we've got a nice big island counter here. These bar stools, these are actually going to be yellow. That's the color we actually did decide. The rest of the colors in here are just what we placed down when we were testing out sizing and all that. So the yellow and that and the kitchen area is pretty much final, except for the light placement. Ignore that. So that's how that's going to be. Then the dining area was going to go just over here, because I think that's what we're going to do. I wonder if there's a better solution to that, though. I wonder if we can get it over here. Is it weird if we put it there? That's weird, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm wondering, maybe what if we extend this out a little bit? Make it just a smidge. Oh, but then it goes over the edge of that. We don't want it sort of sticking out further. I don't know. Anyway, so we wanted to have, well, let's not worry about that right now. We wanted to have big windows here over the counters. And I really wished that this window was actually like a window and not a mirror. Because one side is a mirror, one side is glass. And ideally, this is what I wanted for the kitchen. I wanted this because I think that looks awesome. And then you have, I guess if you move them down a little bit or whatever, you put some cabinets up above and they have these awesome windows there. But then you get mirrors on this side and it just looks so stupid. But anyway, so we settled on using the same windows because then at least matches. And then we just put like a planter out this side of the house. So then it sort of, covers the bottom half of the window. The inside is covered by counters. So it looks normal. I think that looks fine. It's a good solution to that problem. And it covers it up quite well. Obviously, they're not painted. It should be stone, I reckon, yeah? Yeah, that makes sense to me. So it'd be like that. That's kind of the idea there. And I think that works really well. So then the living space is there. Not much has changed in that spot. Down the hallway, nothing's really changed. I did change that door, actually, so it matched the others. Over this way, I actually made... So this is going to be the master bedroom. It's not colossal, but then I guess the house is not actually that colossal either. I mean, the downstairs is, but up here it's actually not that big. It's still pretty big. So then I actually extended the back by one tile. I took this one further out so then we could fit a proper sized bathroom in here. Because the problem was when it was this size, it was really hard to fit an ensuite bathroom anywhere. Because the door goes here, then there's two tiles to the right. But like, if that was a bathroom, it looks weird because it's too like long. But if you only did a bathroom that was like this big and left that like that, then you have this weird like cutout of the room and it doesn't really work. So anyway, long story short, made it one tile bigger and then that's just going to be a bigger bathroom, potentially walk-in wardrobe or whatever, fits in that space. That's kind of the idea behind that. So that's why that's a bit bigger. Around the front, nothing else changed. I don't think anything else outside changed. We did move this door. This used to be here somewhere. Decided it was cutting out too much of this, so we moved it over. So let's have a look downstairs at the layout. This has changed a little bit because coming back, every time I come back into this, I'm like, man, this looks weird. So if we look at this area here where the stairs come down, I changed these to solid stairs, so there's wall under it because I think it just looks better than having it empty because there's nothing that we could put under that. So we left it sort of more open. And now instead of the corridor doing this weird like multi-split thing, it's basically just an L. So this one goes out the door that way. This one goes into the end room, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then this comes down over to these rooms here. So these two rooms are going to be the kids' bedrooms. So I've got two toddlers in the Let's Play series. They're going to have one of these rooms. Well, they're going to have both rooms, but they'll have one each. Obviously pretty big for toddlers, but as they age up, it'll be more appropriate. So they'll have those rooms there. And also, as for toddlers, it's pretty far away from the parents' room. But, it's Sims, so whatever. So this is going to be their bedrooms here, which is quite nice. Plenty of windows out the back, looking pretty good. And then over this side, I think we decided that this was going to be a gym. Yeah, I think this is going to be the gym. Ignore the carpet, that will probably change. This will be a gym. And then this was going to be like an indoor like greenhouse kind of thing. Well, not a greenhouse, there's obviously no windows, but it'll be like the plant room where we grow all our herbs and plants. I'm doing finger air quotes, but you can't say it. Anyway, that's the way we're going to be doing the gardening. Because we have a greenhouse at the current house, so I figured we might as well move all that stuff over here too. So that'll go in here. We haven't got a basement. And that was something that I might add, but I don't think we'll do it in this Let's Build. But anyway, so this is where the bathroom is downstairs. So basically that's the bathroom for these guys, for their bedroom. And then, yeah, that's that. Hallway goes down this way. So now this has changed. This is one big room on the end. This is going to be, I scrapped the whole indoor pool thing. I didn't want it. And the reason was, I mentioned this in the live stream. The reason was, number one, I'm not going to use it. We're not going to use the pool because I don't really use pools. And this is going to be a Let's Play house. So I'm building it basically for me and what I want it to be. Also, I want to change that pool trim. It's kind of annoying me. So I decided I don't want to do it. We already have a pool outside anyway. So I don't want to do another pool. And the other reason was because we did an indoor-outdoor pool in the Get Famous mansion build. So we've already done it. So I was like, I don't really want to do it again. So instead, we've turned this into like a rumpus room, entertainment room, second living room kind of space. So we've got a bar here, just a random layout at the moment. Well, not random layout, random colors and all that. Oh, this nice big door here. Nice big modern door that comes in this way. And I thought the bar like fit in really nicely there. I actually really like this like little hallway bit. I don't know what it is about it, but I actually really like that. I think it looks pretty cool. I might actually slide the bar back just a smidge because it's like, is it really going to not like the door being there? Just because I want to line the bar, because I think it was like, hang on. It was like a little bit sticking out, but if we line it up with a wall, I don't know. I think it looks nice if it's like flush with the wall like that. With the countertop. Anyway, yeah, so the bar will go there. And then we'll obviously do a bar back, and then I've just got like a cabinet thing there. And then this is a bathroom. because I figured we needed a bathroom for this living space as well as for the bedrooms like separately. So we've got 2 bathrooms down here. Now, we don't have any bathrooms on this floor, which is actually a problem because we got the whole kitchen area. This is a home office in here. At least that's what I decided so far. And then upstairs, this is going to be like, I don't actually know what we're doing with this space. Because I think this was going to be the office and then we changed it. Also, I guess you should probably line up with the windows. So I'm not really sure what we're doing with that. I guess it could be like an art studio. That might be nice. But anyway, so that's up there. And then I haven't figured out where to put a bathroom. We might need to add a room somewhere on this house. Also, are the roofs the right size? Because I changed a lot of stuff, so I'm not sure. I think it's good. So I guess maybe we should figure out if we can get a bathroom in something. You know what? We could probably get a bathroom. Let's go on over here. Because we got all this space. This whole like balcony sticks out over it anyway. If we just put this, you know what? Even if we do this, it takes up the whole space there. Because then we can use this as a private balcony for the master bedroom as well. So the master bedroom has a balcony at the front and the back. So that's pretty good. So why don't we do that? And then underneath, I think we need to change this a little bit. So if we go... Can we build on that? Oh, we can. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. I mean, we can't put a column there, but it looks a little weird. So I'm wondering if we just don't worry about it. We don't need to put anything there, do we? The problem is, there's actually a lot of plants down here for being so far underneath. I kind of think that we almost need a wall here. Like, that we don't put anything. I don't want to put anything in it, but it just seems like that went way too far back. So maybe we do this, and then we move these guys here. It's going a little low. We might be able to move them up or something. Okay, I've just bunched all of those bushes together. Yeah, so this room is not going to be anything, okay? Just to be clear, I don't want it to be anything. It's not going to be. I'm going to do dirt walls, and then I want to do... I guess we can just get rid of the floor, I guess, right? So it's just like that. It's just an empty space there. It's like a buffer between, you know, outside and here. Just because otherwise it looks like a bit strange. So we just do stone on it, easy. And then the same sort of thing applies here. We just do plants and all that. So maybe we can do that. Hey, I'm going to try and not spend 40 minutes complaining about something today. I mean, oh, no, that's not true. No. That's like, sorry, no, that's inaccurate. I'm going to try and not spend 40 minutes complaining about stairs today. I can do that. I'll complain about something else. Let's complain about my first pet stuff. No, that's all right. So I'm just going to do these, get these in. Okay, so I think the stream was good because we were able to sort of figure out what direction. I thought that was going to go lower. We were able to figure out sort of what direction we want to take this in terms of like, especially the layout and all that. Oh, by the way, I meant to talk about these. So these doors here, I really, really love them. But for bedroom doors, they're pretty bad because they've got glass right there in them. So I use these little stone panels to cover them up because it, you know, it did it. And then we did like a stone wall. We brought the outside in and gave it this beautiful element of mystique and luxury. And I don't know, I'm just throwing words out there now. I wonder if we can get some hedges under here, just a little bit smaller. Like if we do that, that's pretty good. Like that fits. I mean, I don't know how legitimate having hedges underneath. I don't know how high they can go underneath like flooring like that is in terms of like, can you actually grow something? I mean, you could probably grow something. I don't know if you could grow a whole hedge under cover. That's still too high, isn't it? Damn it. Yeah, I don't know, but to be honest, I don't really care. I'm just using hedges and plants to cover up the giant the giant ditches underneath. So if it works, I'm going with it, you know? It looks pretty dumb from here though, doesn't it? I wonder if we can do something. We might be able to put something here because I want it to look like good. Believe it or not, I actually, you know what? I actually want this place to look good. I know you might not believe me when I say that because sometimes it doesn't, but you know, it doesn't have to be like crazily covered in plants, but I just want like some sort of. Actually, what if we just scale? Hang on, whoops, not that. Now, what if we just scale some of these up, just to like get a relatively good coverage of like plants on here. Wait, does it go through the wall? Ooh, yeah, it does. It's scaled up. I don't know. The thing. Here's the thing. I don't mind looking at the cliff. I've got no problem with that from the inside. The problem I have now is that we put that there. It's like it's just like floating. So maybe what we do instead is instead of trying to do that way, why don't we just cover up the ditch from here? Maybe just continue that hedge like that. I mean, that's fine, right? And then we can just put other plants up here or whatever. That's probably better than the other way. Put that there. I mean, it looks a bit strange from like the ground floor, but I think as far as like looking at the house like this or something, and if we get some more plants around, it'll probably be okay. I don't know if I want to do all that. Oh, actually, this is something I need to fix. I don't like this where there's just no fence there, but we can't. I don't think we can put a fence there. I think we can do a half wall. Yeah, I think we can do a half wall, but we can't do a glass fence. So if we just do that, I think that looks way better than having the roof just like exposed. I don't know. It also seems safer to do it this way. So let's grab out this. Darker. What are we doing? Yeah, we're just doing brown stuff, aren't we? Maybe a little bit darker than that, actually, like that one. Yeah, that's good. So that goes there. And then you have the glass all through the house. It's looking pretty good. This is a bit bland. I don't know why we don't have any windows here. I don't know what we could put there, though. That's the thing. It's like, because the roof, it does cut in with the roof. The roof kind of makes things difficult because it looks fine from this angle. But as soon as we go inside, we got like this whole thing going on here. And we can't... You can't do too much with it because even if you put something in front of it, let's say we do... Well, it is also a hallway, so we don't even want anything big in front of it. Oh, I know what we could do. If we go like... Hang on, we also do the floorboards up here too. So if we use the... where is it? Surfaces, miscellaneous. Is it miscellaneous? No, it might be in here. This sort of these guys. Because these tile together really well. And it covers the roof. But... The downside of that is you do see it on the outside as well. But is that better than being able to see through the roof? I don't know. You know? You know? I just don't know. You know? I don't know. I'm going to stop saying that. Let's get a door up here, though, because we do need that. Like, I don't mind the look of it from in here. It's a nice, like, little marble section there. We can put details on it. But it's just like, I don't know about that on the outside with the windows. Anyway, I'll leave that up to you in the comments down below. Let me know if we could do that. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else we could do with the windows there. If we use smaller windows, they're not going to match and it's going to look really weird. Because I think it looks good from here. You know what? It's fine. I think it's fine because it's there, but it's like it's not really an issue. You can see like the whole house. Like, I love seeing into the house like that. It looks cool. Oh, yeah, no, actually one thing that's really cool. We're looking at this view here from this room. Like, I love this like sort of big sort of open corner here with like, yeah, or like the ocean there. Or I guess it looks more like a bay or something or a lake or whatever it is. You get all the water out there, you get the pool there. You can sort of see all the way over there as well. I don't know. It's such a cool view like from there. This is a cool house. Man, this is going to be good. This is going to be really, I'm excited for this to be done. So maybe we should stop talking about it being excited and actually just do it. Like, oh my God, James, just stop talking about it and just do it. I wonder if we could get these here. If we extend this, and I did say no because it does mean it goes a little over the lower level, but I mean, it's not that bad. But the question is, does the kitchen still look okay by doing that? Because then you end up with a gap on that side of the kitchen. Because it was all perfectly tucked in and nice and neat. Is that something that we want to sacrifice? Oh, you know what? What if we just, instead of doing that, what if we just pop out this bit? So we leave that so it actually indents a little bit, which I don't know if you'll be a fan of. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Oh, you got rid of all my windows. I was hoping I was going to move all my windows there for me. Oh, I'll do it myself. Because then we get the extra room. The kitchen should hopefully still look fine. Maybe this way. But then I guess it should line up with the windows, not the... I wonder if this counter should move back so it lines up with those windows. Like, should this be here? Oh no, my fruit bowl stuff's going to be in the wrong spot now. I don't know if this is a good idea, but there's only one way to find out. So I'm going to do that. Is that kitchen too big now? It was all... the thing is, it was all nice and neatly tucked in. I mean, it's not... It really doesn't make much difference this way. I don't know if this is still too, like... Is it worth doing that? And what does it look like from outside when we... Because we're going to have to extend the roof, obviously, as well. Actually, you know what? We might be able to get away just by get away with just putting flooring on it. So it still like looks, because it could just be like a little pop-out section that has, I guess I should just do this. It's a lot easier. Could just be a little pop-out section that it just has a flat roof on it and it just does that. So I think it looks alright, but it's no prize pig, is it? It's not the best solution. Oh, you know what though? But that means we could change that. Okay, this might have just sold it to me because we can now change that door to a door that actually matches. Because we could do that now instead. Well, maybe not that door. I actually don't like that door. But this door, because it has the same like framing on it. Like you get the matching door. Oh, that might have just sold me. I don't know. You still get the funky roof though, don't you? That's kind of the this might be the deal breaker. What if we bring it out instead? What if we also bring it back in? You know what? Hang on. Do this. Put it back. Bring this in that way. So just that side. Okay. Then we duplicate a separate roof for this bit. So this roof is only going to be on this little bit. So bring that in. And then bring it back in one. Then this comes out. Oh. Oh, that's as far as it goes. No. Okay, well, why don't we bring this back in then? So bring that to there. It doesn't go out as far as the roof above, but I guess it doesn't really matter. And then we can bring this one out. Whoops. Whoops. Oops. Bring that out like that. Because then you still get the wall in the right spot. The roof still extends out and over, provides shade. Doesn't go out as far this way, but maybe that's okay, especially because there's hedges down there. I think it looks, you know what, I think it looks fine from the outside. It's whether I'm happy with the inside, which is another question. Okay, you know, I need to change these chairs. Is yellow too much if we use yellow again? Or should we go everybody's favorite white? You know, I'm sorry, it just looks so good. Like white it looks really good with like, you get the wooden table and all that. You can even, no, I think a rug would actually make that look too busy over there. If that had like a bit of art on it or something, I think we could be in the money shot here. This could be good. I think maybe not that art. Is there like a nice, I always like this piece actually. Should it be there? Could do the brown frame as well if we wanted to. Or should we do like more white frame or black frame? I think, because then you get the yellow into that. I think that looks really good, that picture. I'm still not sold on the table though. Like, it is much better having it there, because then it in terms of space, because it means we have this, now we can move the couch probably over this side, which is better than having it against the wall, because then we can use the wall for the TV rather than the windows, and it makes the living room flow a lot better. I don't know, man. I think it's good. I don't know if it's perfect, but is anything in life perfect? Sometimes you just have to just be like, all right, that's it. We're going with this, you know, and just get over it. That's it. Problem solved. What is this? I don't know. Oh, it's from Lunar New Year. I swear I'm always like, oh, what's this? And then it's like, oh, it's from Lunar New Year, like every single time, because I have not seen it yet. This? That's a classic. Is that too busy? No, that's probably too busy. This is for Max Power. He doesn't have like crazy, like he doesn't have like cozy home stuff. You know, it's just like stark statues and all that kind of stuff. So I think, is there like a little trinket kind of thing, a little I don't know, trophy that we could put on? What about? I would say fruit bowl, but we've already got one. What about a lamp? No, maybe just nothing. Maybe a plant actually, just like a small plant. What about like that in the middle? Or does that look weird? Maybe that's weird. It's pretty big. Like the actual like pot for it is pretty big. Like is that? Wait, what about just like a little flower like in like this? So it's really quite small. Obviously, I'm just making sure that's in the middle. It's just like a little something. And then, okay, let's redo the lights in the kitchen. And then let's try and actually finalize the kitchen so we can really see what we're working with. So I think for the island, we can definitely get these. Are these too big? These are too big. These need to be scaled down. And yes, they're going to be white. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're evenly spaced, but are they actually centered properly? I think so. I'm just looking at the chairs and lining them up. All right, so we do that for the counter. It's quite good. Dining table. Should we just do like one of these lights? It's directly over the dining table? Or do we want a more... I feel like something more... like a larger throw of light is the word I'm looking for. Like it sort of spreads light more. Maybe this. This is quite good. But is there like a... it doesn't look modern enough, though, is the problem. Yeah, that it looks like that's really taking us back in time. What about this? No. We could do with a nice light. No. This? But smaller, obviously. You know what? I think sometimes scaled down lights break stuff, though, because they still think the light is there. I don't think that always works. Maybe this. No, I do actually want a chandelier. But, well, not a chandelier. It's probably a hanging light. Because I feel, maybe this. Maybe like weird cloud light. Oh, it is actually a cloud. I thought it was... For some reason, you know what? For some reason, I always thought it was open on the bottom. Or is that another light? Or am I just making that up completely? I don't know. I always thought it was open on the bottom. I don't know. Why did I think that? It's not. It's really, really not. I do like this, but it seems a little old. Like, because the table is a little bit, what is it? Yeah, the mid-century style as well. So then when you pair it with another mid-century thing, which is kind of what this is, and maybe more like 80s, but like another old sort of element, I don't know if it really works. What happens if I scale it up? It gets a little too low. I was like, it'd be somewhere, you know, I wanted to, if I could drag it down, it'd be good. Then I was thinking these, which obviously you saw, but I think that's a little too busy. Oh, okay. So I found out what we're going to be deciding on today. A light. What about this? Actually, I don't mind this. Because we're not... Here's the thing. We're not actually using... Whoops. We're not using these for lighting. Because we'll probably just use the ceiling lights. I just want something that's like a piece that sits over the table, you know? Because we'll use the actual, like, these lights. Because these provide actual good lighting. And then all the other lights are just decorative, really, is what we're doing. So we do this. I'm just going to try and evenly space these through the kitchen. It's like every 2. Is that what we did? Get another one here. So we got a bunch of down lights there. That's fine. Then I might do the same thing over here on this side. Probably don't need quite as many, so I might just do one on either side there. Because then that lights up the whole kitchen space. And then this one in the pantry can be a little bit smaller, so it's not in your face. Okay, so this is what we're working for. You know what? I actually like this. I think this works. In the end, looking back at it right now. Hang on, I'm going to look away. Looking back. Okay, good. I like it. I do like this. I think this works. I think this whole thing works. We could definitely get a nice big bit of art on this wall, like a really... And by the way, something that I'm doing. So in the live stream, I also took a bunch of these kind of photos. As you can see, I'm just going through a few of them. So I'm going to be turning these with Photoshop. I'm basically going to cut him out of this, and we're going to do different backgrounds. So I'm going to be using all of these to do like different portraits that we're going to put up around his house. So this is, in case you don't know, in case you're just watching a Let's Build and you have no idea about any of the context, this is Max Power. He is my super sim. Basically, he has every reward trait in game, the ones that you can buy. He's got every skill maxed out, I think, unless there's been a new skill added that I haven't done yet. And we're working through every career. Anyway, so he's very up himself, basically, as well. So he's going to have portraits of... Oh, that's not a very good one. Look at his eye. He's going to have portraits of himself around the house. This is one of his outfits as well. There's his dog, Opie. So we're going to be using these throughout the house. Probably get rid of the little sleeping stuff there, you know. And yeah, it should be quite fun. So basically, I took a bunch of these photos so we could use it throughout the house. But I go back to the house now. And so I think maybe one of them could go... Maybe they're like the one of them on the couch or something. I don't know. Maybe not here, but we were going to definitely put them up in the hallway, like all through here. So... They're coming soon. I will make those. I haven't made them for the game yet, but I'll be using those to do that. But for now, I think we could probably get a nice big piece of art, maybe something quite expensive, like pretty big as well. The thing I don't like about... I love that we can scale up the paintings in that. The thing I don't like about it is it also, you know, obviously scales up the frame too, so then the frame becomes like massive. Because this is a pretty good... This is a pretty good little picture frame. Well, little picture frame is obviously paintings, but look, like the frame just looks way too big, I think, at this size. So I don't think that's very good. We could use maybe a couple of these or something. Maybe like, I don't know if that style really suits this house anyway. That's the other thing. It's like we need like modern kind of art frames and artworks and all that. Maybe some of these. It doesn't. Yeah, it also doesn't look right though. I don't like the different panels. Maybe this one. You know, okay. For now, we're going to use this because it has yellow and it sort of ties in with it, and it also kind of works with that. So that's what we'll use for now for this kitchen, just so that that wall isn't blank. Whoops. I might actually lower it down a little bit. Do I want to center it on the wall or center it with the counters? Probably with the counters. Yeah. We could even maybe... Can we bring the wall back one, or is that weird? The only reason I don't know that I would want to do that is just because it means that it's not lined up with that wall. But I mean, that's not a huge deal. But it does also mean they can see in more, which is why we had that to be a sort of privacy screen almost. All right, let's just leave it there. That's fine. That's fine. We could even do a... let me grab... What if we do like a cabinet over here? Or maybe even like a bookcase instead for like the living room area. We could do that. That might just be something to help us out a little bit. Not that one, Jesus. How about like a good one? Well, even like this. I guess it doesn't have to be that good. Or is that weird? That's kind of weird putting that there. No, let's just leave. Let's just leave that for now. So I think the kitchen, I'm pretty happy with it. Like, I think we've got everything we need. We've got the dishwasher, stoves, sink, fridge, bin is in there. So I think that's pretty good to go. The living room, I don't know about these couches. I just put them down as placeholders because we're trying to decide where stuff goes. I do like these couches. I don't know about that color though. What about that one? Just like still sort of the blue, because I actually kind of like the blue. Oh, I don't like the green on them though, because then I didn't mind that, but because yeah, I didn't mind the blue because we kind of have lots of blues in here as well in all these pictures, so we could sort of use it. But now I don't know. Maybe could we use that, or I don't know if I feel like it's Max though. You know, I don't know if it's his character to have this much color. You know, maybe it's Myra Gupta though. It says, oh, I was gonna say it's wife, but it's not. It's his girlfriend, I guess, that lives with him. Gee, I wonder if we can use oh, do I have any carpet left anyway? Yeah, here we go. I wonder if we use carpet maybe instead, just to get a rug. Although wait, carpet looks terrible. Why would I use carpet? Carpet in The Sims 4. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I was mentioning this on the live stream. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but why did they use like the worst textures ever for carpet in this game? Like the carpets in Sims 2 look better. The textures look so much nicer. Now, also the other thing is, I don't know if we probably shouldn't use the same color pieces all throughout here. Wait, hang on. I just want like a modern couch. Why is it so hard to get? I think this is probably more suited for this house. The only thing I don't like about it is that that blue's a bit much, isn't it? The only thing I don't like about it is that the fact that it has like this giant concrete frame. Like, well, I assume it's concrete. It kind of looks like it. I actually don't mind that color though. It's kind of interesting. It just means like it'd be like such a heavy, like good luck moving this thing. Well, at least it means if you plonk yourself down on it, you're not going to slide it. Oh, how is that going to be comfortable? I mean, I guess if that is like some really comfortable cushions, I don't know. Then over here, maybe we have some nicer chairs instead. Maybe. I always like this chair, but I don't know if it goes with this whole setup. What about this? Sort of kids' room one. I like doing two just because, I don't know, especially when you have such a big living room. I think having two of them kind of works. Put them here. Now, what colors do we have? It doesn't work if they don't have any good colors. What about that? No, hang on. Then we're getting too many colors. What about the yellow though? Is that a bit much? Maybe that's a bit much. Hang on. Okay, get rid of these. These aren't working. I like them because they were sort of simple and like modern looking, but it's not really working. So if it doesn't work, you got to go. Is there a armchair version of this, or am I making that up? I feel like there was, but maybe there isn't. You got a stool? We could use a stool. I think there's a two-seater version. Maybe there's not an armchair version. What about if we use... Oh, no, there is. It's right there. No, I don't really like it, though. It looks really chunky. Like, I like these because they look just way more open and way more modern. Even, like, the non-chunky ones still look chunky. Like that. I'm probably more inclined to use this. Does it have a... Why don't they have, like, a nicer blue? I really love that color. That's a really nice color. If that was a little bit richer, it'd be like that. What about yellow? The thing is, I want to have two. Maybe the other one's not yellow. Maybe the other one's like what? No, but then there's a lot of different colors going on here. I mean, you know what? We could probably do that. But is it weird though that these are so much like the style is like so different to those? Is that weird? Maybe. You know what, let's just roll with it. Let's just roll with it for now, and then we'll... It's one of those things that I'll just do it, and then I'll probably load the game next time, and then I'll be like, you know what, that looks dumb. And then just change it. But for now, if we just go with it, then we can figure it out next time. What am I looking for? Coffee tables. Why don't I know where those are? What about this one? I like this one, but I don't like how these go over the top of the table. You know? This. That's a little too stylized. I guess for a coffee table, you'd probably want maybe just one smaller coffee table. Not that. I do like this, but not for this style. Maybe one smaller coffee table near one of the sofas. So like this one will have one right there. Like really close. Maybe a little further away. I don't know if I like that style either, actually. So one of them will have like a convenient one, and then the others maybe just have some side tables. You know what? We should probably also go to daytime to see what we're looking at here. I think I already don't like these. I think I already dislike them. Like looking back at them just then. What about these? How about these? No, I don't like the pattern on the chair at the bottom. Maybe this. This could work. I don't know, maybe just the one. But further this way. And sort of angled a bit. And maybe not that color. I like it, but I don't like the legs, because the legs go black and then it doesn't... Or the legs are always... Oh no, not that one. But then that doesn't work either. Could do that. I don't know if I'm a fan of that though. It's a very nice chair, but I don't think it fits in with everything else. Alright, this is the new thing, choosing a chair. No, I meant to click on this. Maybe these. Does this have a nice blue? What about that? So it's a bit more... the legs though. The legs! The legs! Oh wait, whatever. Let's try it. I don't know about this carpet that I put down here either. I think that's a mistake. What about darker? Oh yeah, that looks better. Maybe. I don't know. Man, those damn armchairs are not... They're not doing it for me. Okay, let's forget them. What if we put nothing there? How about that? That will look better. There you go. But it just looks empty. But we can sort that out. So what we can do now... I think maybe this in the corner. Little plant. You know, we love a good plant. We stan a plant. And then we're going to get a TV on the wall. Now, this is max power, so it's going to have a nice big TV. Now, it was also suggested to do... You know what? I might actually change that wall to be a sandstone wall. Because that might actually look quite cool. All the way along, though. Maybe even on the outside. We don't have to do the outside bit. No, maybe not. Not at the front. Maybe just... And maybe not even here. Maybe just on the interior, because I kind of like it. You know, it looks nice. So if we do that, that looks pretty good. I think we just need like a little table underneath it. I don't know, because it kind of just looks empty without anything there. What about... Oh, actually, what about these? But smaller. Or does that look dumb? Because it kind of like goes through the wall, so it doesn't really work. Okay, what about... What about me? It isn't fair. What about these, but like small? Now, the only problem I have with these, believe me, I have lots of problems. But one of the problems I have with these is if we put these in, I'll move them over a little bit. They look good now, but as soon as you start playing the game and put the walls down, you just don't see them. Oh, I completely placed those wrong. There, that's where I want them. Hang on, further down. Come on. No! Oh, God damn. There. Right, so like that. The problem is when you put the walls down... Oh, actually, it's fine now. But in live mode, they disappear, which is kind of annoying. Maybe they don't. Hang on. Wait. No, okay. Yeah, it's because we're in build mode. But other than that, it looks good. So maybe we just roll with that. Let's roll, and then we can come back later and see. Actually, did they have a nice... Is there one that has like a nice little... different, interesting... Is that like... I want to like... Oh, you know what? What about the... Hang on. Go back here. Go back here. Get this. What if... Whoops, I placed two. What if I put this on top of the stool? So it's like a little plant stand. Plant stand! It's like size it down just a tad. What if we did like this? It's like... It's got a little stand. Oh, look at that. Is it a little too... Like, I don't know if it suits this house, though. I mean, it's better than them just being on the ground. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Okay, that blends in the wall. Let's do it black. I don't know. Something different. Just play, we're just playing around. You know, we're just playing. We're just playing, okay? Just chill. Alright, let's get this in here. So I'm going to put these on those two corners. Oh, sometimes it doesn't scale down all the way. On those two corners. And then, actually, you know what? No, we're not going to get more. Then we can use like the lamps and all that. No, let's use wall lights. So if we use wall lights, what about these? No. These? No. Maybe not wall lights. Maybe these. I want something cool. I love that, but that makes no sense in this house. I want something cool. Maybe... You know what I really want to do? I want to try and do like... yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to put these back here. Then we're going to do... The trend right now is to have like colored lights behind your TV so it sort of like glows on the wall. And we're going to change the color of those in live mode and it's going to look sweet. I think. I don't know. Let me save. I want to try this out. Okay, so I got my sim. So if we go here and we go set color and intensity, what we have to do is light by light. Maybe like, probably, yeah, maybe let's just try that sort of orangey glow. Whoops. 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 What am I doing? I clicked literally the 3 other options. That wasn't the one that I needed. Set color and intensity, this light. I mean, it's definitely working. Whether it looks cool or not remains to be seen. Okay. I guess it would probably look better, number one. Actually, let me put the wall... Oh, yeah, that disappears. It'd look better if the wall was white, and it'd also look better if it was nighttime. I mean, it's kind of cool. I don't know if it looks as cool as it does in real life. You know what I'm talking... please tell me you know what I'm talking about, though. When people like do this, they have like the cool glowing stuff behind the TV. I don't know that it works here. Look, it was a nice idea in theory, but in practice, I don't think it's working. Also, in practice, I don't know if I like the color of these counters. That green is not bad. I quite like that actually, and I think that goes with the yellow, doesn't it? There's no green in that though. I don't know. Or do we have both? Green and peach. Or is that too many colors? I think that might be too many colors in this place. If we do those, I quite like that color. Just because I was thinking, looking at that now, especially with those colored lights, which I don't know that I'm sold on. Let me know. Let me know what you think about that idea. Whether we can do it a different way that looks better, or if you just don't like it. Actually, I wonder if we use this. Because we need one that really glows the wall, more so than anything else. Just seeing if there's other lights that make the wall glow a bit better. Because we don't really want to light the room, is the thing. You know, we're trying to light the wall. Actually, this one might work because I've scaled it down. Because you can see there's quite a good glow at the top and bottom. We go set color and intensity. This light. Well, maybe that's better. Like it's only a little bit, so it's not as much as before. But I mean, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a little glow. And then I think we still need more lights over this side of the room, though. Anyway, I think we still need to actually light this place up. Yeah, let me know what you think about the sofa colors as well. Whether we do the other one or not. Do we have any? Okay, we got some random lights. Let's just finalize the lights in this space, and then we'll be good. Oh wait, that's all open, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta be careful. I've got to remember. You know what? It might be cool to get some hanging lights on this first bit here. What if we get these same? Oh, you know what? Is there a? What if we do these? What if we get like spotlights and then we get some art on the wall, which will obviously be max. So we do like that or something. Yeah, so those hang down there. I might even just scale these down a little bit. Because I don't think they need to be that big. Because then we can get a couple pieces of art here or something. Max and max, obviously. And then up here, if we do like a big sort of hanging... Get rid of these. Big hanging light. Not too big, because obviously we don't want to block the door. There is a door there. No, something like... Just like one of the tall lights that hang down quite a bit. Maybe like this. Or something. I don't know. What do you reckon? No, that's kind of dumb. Maybe not. Maybe not even do that. Maybe just these. These are probably fine. So if we just do... So scale them down. There. I'm just doing this. How many did I do? So just 2 tiles apart. Like that or something. Is that right? I can't even tell. I think so. Then we could do some other wall lights up here as well when we need him to. Because that also lights up most of the downstairs bit. So we don't even need to do any lights over there, which is good. Oh, I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. We need the coffee table needs to be like realistic. I don't know what we do with the rest of the space though. I think it's pretty good. I think I might leave this part here. So I think we can probably say we finalized the kitchen area. I'm pretty happy with that. The kitchen and the pantry, I'm pretty happy with. Living room, still working on a little bit, but it's coming along. And then the layout. I think the layout and floor plan we are done with. But let me know in the comments down below your thoughts and your ideas. And remember, if you do want to watch that live stream, it is linked down below. So you can go check that out if you want some more building goodness. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. And I will see you next. I don't know. I did that outro so weirdly. What happened? It all fell apart. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And have an awesome day. There we go. I got it at the end.